What's up, what's up, what's up, guys? So welcome to another edition of the Living Day by Day show. This your girl, Lakiva Wallace. I am so excited, guys. We are broadcasting live. That's right, LIVE, guys, right here at Mega Atlanta Radio. And I'm just so excited, guys, to bring you another awesome show. But of course, I don't do this by myself. Also in the building is...
What up, everybody? This is your homeboy, E-Love. I'm super excited to be here. And I would have to say, Lakiva, now, we've added to the duo.
Oh, yeah.
We grabbed somebody out the sky and they dropped them down on us, and we were super excited. We said, you know what? We want you on the show. And she was like, I would love to be. I said, no, we're not playing. We want you on the show. She was like, I'm not playing. We did that for like 5 minutes. And then we both all realized that we all wanted each other. So, welcome to now officially a part of the crew, the one and only
Miss Vegas.
Yeah.
What's good, my kings and queens? Hopefully that y'all had a wonderful weekend. And we're in the building today, Living Day by Day show. And I can't wait to be able to hear what all these hot topics are. Miss Lakiva, back to you.
Oh, man. It's going to be exciting. Let's go.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited. I tell you, it is just truly, truly awesome to have Miss Vegas to be a part of the Living Day by Day show, guys. But let's go ahead and kick off the motivational moments today. Y'all know I always like to motivate you. Why? Because I need to be motivated myself. And so today, motivational moment is coming from Psalm 68:19 because I got to put some Bible in it to stay balanced.
Yes, sir.
And so Psalm 68:19 says, "Blessed be the Lord who daily loads us up with benefits." Now, let me break that down. Really, there's nothing really for me to break down here, guys, except know that God is daily loading you up with benefits. Now, you might be complaining. You might have some situations, or should I say situations, going on. But the Bible tells us that blessed be the Lord who daily loads us up with blessings. That means God is loading us up. No matter what we go through, each and every day, we're blessed. No matter how we feel, we are blessed. No matter what it looks like, the Bible tells us that we are blessed. It already tells us that daily God is loading us up, not with just like a small cup or a small plate. It says God is giving us a load of blessings, a load of benefits. And so if you don't take anything else away from the motivational moment, I want you to know that you are blessed. You are blessed daily. They say you blessed going out, you blessed coming in.
I like it.
Don't get yourself all in a situation because things may not be looking the way you want them to look. Stop complaining and start focusing on the benefits that are before you on a day-to-day basis.
Man, that is so good. You know, I like the fact what you said when you're saying you're blessed going in, blessed coming out. Because if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then whatever you put your hands to will be blessed. You know, even if it's if it's something that, and I think about when I'm thinking about blessings, I'm thinking about something being removed for you for your benefit, and something else happens, and it happens. So sometimes people think like, well, that door closed. No, that was a blessing, and we moving you out so we can move you to somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you think about blessings, so what do you think, Miss Vegas?
Well, he makes room for everything. So I believe that, just having faith of a mustard seed. That's basically it. I met a woman maybe about 5 years ago, and she really liked it, my aura and things like that. And she was like, I got something for you. Wow. And I had never seen a mustard seed, and she gave it to me. And I'm talking about when I seen that thing, I was like, I gotta put this in something because you can't.
Wow.
Right.
I mean, you would lose that if you. I don't know. You've seen one before?
Small.
They're very small.
It's so small, and I was like, I put it in an envelope, and I still got it to this day.
Wow.
But I'm just saying, just have faith of a mustard seed, and everything else will be all right.
Absolutely, God is definitely blessing us on a day-to-day basis, and that's all that matters.
Yes,
that's all that matters. Well, E gonna give me some music.
Okay, you ready?
Some ghetto music, so we can get into what's in the news.
Doom. I added to it. In the news with Akiba Wallace.
Oh my God. Hey fam, let's get into what's in the news. And the first thing that I really don't want to report, but it's in the news, guys, so I have to report it. So federal eviction federal eviction moratoriums issued by the Center for Disease Control and Department of Housing and Urban Development, better known as HUD, expired, guys, on July 31st. So families are in need of rental assistance right now. Families are in need of getting their mortgages paid. This moratorium was helping so many different people because, believe it or not, your money might be right, my money might be right, your money might be right, but there are a plethora, you like that word? There are a plethora of folks out there who are going through. So when there was this moratorium, it was really helping so many people because they stopped you from being evicted. But now it expired on July 31st.
Oh, man.
You know what? I want to chime in about that because it's a lot of us that's in the world, period, that are going through a lot of things. Yeah. Absolutely. And that's my worst pet peeve. I think I had spoke a little bit about it on my I was given a little Vegas mental note because when I was out the other day and I was passing out my flyers, and this one lady, she said, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not going to come because my baby already got everything." Wow. And I said to myself, I said, "Okay, ma'am, But then when I really took a look at things, I was just like, there's a lot of people that don't have that. Yeah. And you still could have brought your baby out to come and enjoy the event. Absolutely. It shouldn't have been, a lot of us are not humble enough to be able to receive the multiple blessings that we're really supposed to be received because you feel like you got everything already. So I didn't like that statement, but again, everybody ain't got all of it together. People be like, "Oh, they got them PP loans, and that's what I was getting when I was asking for the donation. People, why you doing all this for people? They got them PP and they got this and they got. I said, stop counting people pockets. Right. You don't know what people got.
That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah. Right. What you think, Eric?
Now, I think that you just when I'm looking about your statement, you don't. What if something happens? You never know what could take place. Yeah. I never don't take something from somebody. You know what I'm saying? I love free. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You want to give it to me? Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I take compliments. I take money. I take the kind of fold, the jingle. I take free haircuts. I take all the freeness that somebody wants to give me because guess what? I thank you for the need, but even if I didn't need it, I'm going to come and support because I maybe be able to be there and help someone else. Yeah. Yeah. Because you're now blocking someone else's blessing because, what if you could have brought somebody that needed it?
Thank you.
Because your son, he good, he's straight, his haircut's nice. I guarantee he got a friend that lives in that same neighborhood who need a haircut or needed something, and you could have brought them.
Facts.
And that's what I was saying. She could have passed that blessing on to somebody else. And that's what we got to get out of that habit too because like you say, bougie, ghetto, all of that stuff. I mean, just get out of the habit of I got everything. I don't need nothing from nobody because believe me, one day you gonna need something.
Oh yeah.
Don't get too high because you never know.
Yep. Thank you.
But again, our hearts really go out because, as I said, the federal eviction moratorium, that's the way you're supposed to say it, has ended, guys, July 31st. But if you're out there and you are in need of rental assistance, you can apply to the Georgia Rental Assistance Program via Georgia Community Affairs at 833-827-RENT.
Call in tomorrow.
I'm glad because we do need that type of assistance. Thank you so much for sharing that information. Absolutely. We also need to do something by putting that on our social media pages as well.
Good point. Absolutely. We're always trying to help people here on the set of the Living Day by Day show.
Okay.
All right, what else you
got?
The
next thing that's in the news, Julio Jones, guys.
Okay, what's going on with him?
Let's pep it up a little bit. He was traded.
Well, you got to go. You got to go.
I'm done with
Let's
it.
keep it real. You got to go.
I'm trying to be, sympathetic. Okay.
Whatever. These people make millions of dollars. So, but I don't feel sorry for nobody that play football to get hit for a living and make billions.
You just gonna get some coins somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
But he was traded to the Tennessee Titans, guys. But why is the question I have? Because he's a great player.
Yeah, he's too great.
Why didn't we keep him?
He's too great. He's too great. No, let's be real. He's too great.
Well, the Falcons, we want to win, don't we?
But no. So you understand? Okay, let's just break it down. All right, who's the quarterback for the Falcons? Ryan, Matt Ryan, right?
Matty Ryan.
Okay, you know who Matt? I think this is true. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but isn't Matt Ryan married to the owner of the teams? That's his daughter.
Oh, don't give me the line.
I have no idea. Maybe.
Don't give
Well, I'm
me
just
the
saying
line.
he ain't going. The one that we need to trade, the one that need to go, is the quarterback.
He just went left. Okay, we talking about Julio. He all on Matty Ryan.
No, I'm just saying that's the one that need to go. But they gonna keep him. They gonna ride and die with him. And then they get trying to trade all these other things, trying to think what it is. No, it's the quarterback. He is not ice no more. He don't stay in the pocket. He won't do anything that he's supposed to be doing.
He's not ice no more.
No,
okay.
he's Matty popsicle puddle. Matt blue.
Wow.
Yes,
Matt Ryan. That was
Eric Jordan. I sure said it, and if you go to Falcon.com, you'll see it on there too. Go to Facebook and they'll be like, "Boo, Ryan."
So in other words, they should have traded Ryan
exactly,
and not Jones,
and
right?
kept Julio. Who in their right mind will trade him?
I know. That's what
the man's hands. His hands got glue on them. He catch everything.
What are you?
Only
talking
thing he
about?
has not caught is COVID. He don't call everything. You throw at that man. Why would you trade him? That don't make sense.
Don't make no sense at all. I said he is a great player, was making great moves, and y'all trade Julio Jones?
I guess he asked for too much money. He asked for $1 more. They'd be like, "You asked for $1 more. You got
that
go.
dollar is already assigned to Matt Ryan."
You taking Matt Ryan's money?
Them 4 coins is going somewhere else, sir.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
Anybody you ask online, they'd be like, "That was the dumbest trade ever."
Dumbest trade.
And you should have got rid of the Iceman himself.
I am done.
Doom. Go.
I can't.
Moving right along because Eric always go left. Okay. The last thing what's in the news is there's a fight, guys, going on again between Governor Kemp and Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is that why she's leaving?
I'm sorry, but Governor Kemp need to sit them hips down. Okay.
Oh my God.
I just want to chime in on that. It's been a lot going on between them two for a minute now.
A lot.
Yeah.
They always like feuding against each other.
He was. I remember one time she was like, "I want to protect my city and stuff like this because of COVID," and he turned around and was like, "Get to the back of the bus."
Yeah.
Basically, to me, that was
the
what
meaning
came out. To,
Right.
you need to go sit your colored self
down somewhere.
Right.
And just listen
right.
to what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and we're going to keep this city open. So listen, I don't know if the mandate right now with the mask and everything, because she just did that. So
right.
Is it going to be? Is it going to pan out like it's supposed to because she said so, or would he say go? So I don't know. What y'all think?
But
lawsuit coming.
Yeah.
Again.
But I mean, Governor Kemp was on TV cussing and everything because
he was cussing.
He was saying words he ain't got no business saying because Mayor Bottoms issued a mandate to wear a mask all the time.
Okay.
And Governor Kemp said that the mandate is ridiculous. So here's the question: so saving people's lives, keeping people from getting infected. I'm not sure where that is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, you have to go back to Governor Kemp. So he's still he's still with the part of the big lie.
He's
still with the big lie. No, I'm gonna hold you.
He said with the big lie.
You think I'm going left? We got to move to the right.
Okay.
All right, but he's still stuck with those people dealing with the big lie. The big lie is that Trump won. The big lie is that COVID ain't real. The big lie, all that. So he has to stay with that. I guarantee you, people over there in this office got gloves, masks, lotion, everything they need to do so they can stay safe.
And his family at his crib, I promise.
One cough and everybody like, you got to go. No, that you was bit. No, your COVID ain't real. Why we got to wear masks? Try to go up in his building and see if you can't put it without a mask and see what happened to you.
Absolutely right. Good point, E. Please. So you want to always have this issue with Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms.
It's with women, period. I think that's what it is.
But I think it's the fact that she's an African American woman, and he feels like I'm not bowing down to her no matter what. And it's not about that. It's about she's trying to put some things in place to keep everybody safe. And here you are on TV using profanity, saying that the mask mandate is ridiculous. Governor Kemp, I'm done with you.
Well, first of all, he didn't say shut the city down. All she said was put a mask on.
Absolutely.
He said you can still go do all the stuff he's saying. Hey, let's not cough on each other and let's not die. I mean, what? Just slap a mask on your face. You act like you ain't never put no mask on, period. If you go to a dentist's office, they put a mask on because of breath.
Absolutely.
Let's put mask on because of breath. Not because of COVID. Let's just put mask on because everybody's breath don't kick right. Can we do that?
Breath is not smelling like it's supposed to.
Everybody's breath is not working like it's supposed to.
Breath.
Yeah, because some people breath smell so bad you got to say breath. Let's just do that. Let's not wear masks because of COVID or the variant. Let's wear a mask
because of your breath.
How about that? That's my bylaw. If I was me, I was like, hey, we put masks on because your breath stink. It ain't got to do nothing with COVID because y'all stinky breath. You got a stinky attitude. You got stinky. It's coming from your bowels. You are stinky.
Oh my God! Miss Vegas, help me out here.
That's internal. That's internal when you got issues like that.
You already know he gonna take it to the left.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We love him. And let him exercise that right.
Thank you. Y'all not gonna do me like that. No, I feel like y'all was like they're there.
I'm done with you.
Y'all pet me like a pet rock.
So what else do we got coming up, ladies?
Well, guys, that is all the topics I have for what's in the news, guys. We have come to the part of the show where we have to step into a small commercial break. Okay. But we want you to take this time, guys, to make sure that you Facebook somebody, you tweet somebody, you Instagram somebody, text somebody. You're going to go to their house anyway. So go and tell them that the Living Day by Day show is broadcasting live right now at Mega Atlanta Radio. We're going on a break, but we'll be coming right back.
Yeah.
You're listening to the #1 digital radio station in the A. Mega Atlanta Radio. Mega Atlanta Radio. Streaming all your Latin urban hits. Mega Atlanta Radio.
Long ago, you wouldn't think of galloping on a horse while doing calligraphy. And you wouldn't have attempted to ride your bike while typing a letter. Yet you think you can safely operate a multi-ton vehicle while texting? Behind the wheel is no place to multitask. If you want to BRB, drive now and text later. Lives depend on it.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the #1 digital radio station in the A. Mega Atlanta Radio. Mega Atlanta Radio. Streaming all your Latin urban hits. Mega Atlanta Radio.
Check it out. Yeah, and we back. If you missed the first half of Living Day by Day radio show, you missed a good one. I am one of, we're not called the Ghetto Trio anymore. Miss Vegas shot that down. But we are the
Kings
and queens of ghetto-ness. Can I say that? Kings and queens of ghetto-ness.
I like that.
Damn! I got the ghetto in there. The kings and queens of ghetto-ness.
I love that.
I'm your E-Love, along with Miss Vegas, as well as Miss Lakiba, Pastor Wallace, Bishop. Is it Bishop or Pastor? I can't remember which one you are. Did she get ordained yet? Come on, Bishop Phelps, gonna put it on her. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in right now.
Help him out, Bishop.
I just had to throw that in there, Bishop. Bishop like, what? How did you throw me into this? Bishop, ordain her. Hurry up. Come on.
I'm
now.
already ordained. Thank you.
Oh, do you wear the hat and everything? You got the staff with the hat?
Listen.
Okay.
What's this got to do with Hot Topics? I'm serious.
I got. You know me. I'll go left in a minute.
I know you will.
But let's go ahead and jump into the Hot Topics. Ooh, yeah. Gio said made no music for us, so I got to keep doing my antics. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into our Hot Topic. So Hot Topic #1. All right, so Jason Momoa, who played Aquaman. Everybody knows Jason Momoa, right?
Yes.
Okay. He was yes. Well, he had a birthday recently, and then he's married to Lisa Bonet, and it's very interesting because she was recently married to Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
And so Lenny Kravitz took a picture. It was like a year ago. He reposted a picture saying happy birthday to my brother. Appreciate you so much. Family is family. And this reignited like love for Lisa Bonet. But it also sparked the question that Lisa Bonet strike gold twice. She got Lenny Kravitz, and then she got Jason Momoa.
You said she struck.
Somebody got to keep these lights on. I am not mad at her.
Yeah,
What is the problem? Is that a problem?
No, there was no problem. She was like, she said, people were like, amen, sister.
Amen,
They were like, good job.
Twice.
You got Lenny Kravitz, and then you had a baby with him, and then you got Mr. Aquaman Momoa.
Aquaman.
Well, he played Aquaman, so I mean, he did play him for real. Okay,
I mean, she's a pretty girl, though.
Yeah.
She's a very attractive young lady and intelligent as well.
Mm-hmm. And she struck gold twice. I can't get gold.
Lisa Bonet. This is from Different World, right?
Yeah, from the Cosby Show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So hot topic number 2. Okay. Does everyone know Mr. Nelly?
Yes.
The rapper. Okay. All right. So he had a long time.
You're
getting hot in here. He the one that wanted you to take your clothes off and got in trouble for swiping a credit card across a girl butt. All right. So. No, he did get in trouble. He did get in trouble for that. Okay, so in case y'all didn't know who he was. All right, so he made the apple bottom jeans.
Gotcha.
All right, so now Nelly and his longtime girlfriend, Chantel Jackson, they call it quits. But the word down is around. They've been quits for a while. But everybody keep their stuff private. But they've been quit. Someone was like they've been broken up for a minute. But my question is, when you think about dating someone and you end it, and you're in that limelight, how quiet do you want things to be?
Well, I mean, when you are in the world of being a celebrity, it's quite difficult to try to keep it quiet because you're in the news. Every time you go out, just take the trash out. It's 5 people with cameras everywhere. It's just really no way to keep it quiet when you've become what we call a celebrity.
Right.
Your people nosy anyway, but especially if you got a name, they really gonna be nosy. So, I mean, I really like them together, but I guess rumor have it, Nelly was kind of doing his thing or whatever.
He is a rapper.
But she is a very, I mean, I really thought this was gonna work. I mean, she's a very attractive young lady. They have pictures everywhere, all on the boat, on the yacht,
First of all,
doing their thing.
Wait.
I'm serious.
Oh, no,
Nelly, what is wrong with you?
No. Back up.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. By far, no. I don't care how beautiful or sexy you are. We ain't there when the lights are off. We only see pictures. So, because clearly Beyonce got cheated on by Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's the point.
And she's a bad mamma jamma.
Yeah,
but you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Right. It's always it's 2 sides to every story. So just because she's so beautiful, it's something wrong. That she got a big toe. Now Miss Vegas was talking about this. So like, something wrong got to be wrong with you. She got. I looked at Miss Vegas.
Well, why got to be her though? It could be Nelly though.
No, it's not. It's her. No, I'm just playing. It's him. Clearly it was him. But I'm saying, come on. Why always got to be the dude? No, it's her. It was her fault. It was her fault. You ain't gonna do Nelly like that. He did apple bottom jeans.
Nelly.
He did apple bottom jeans and wore a Band-Aid. He wore a Band-Aid on his face for 20,000 years and stuck to that when there was no pimple. You are not going to do him like that. Nope.
I'm done.
Don't come after me. The Arches people. Where over there? What's the arch? Where he from? St. Louis. Don't come for me, St. Louis, with the Arches.
St. Louis.
Yeah, don't come for me. The St. Louis crew gonna come over like, where is Eric Dorsey? She right there. All right, so hot topic, the last one, number 3. All right, so we had the Olympics, and they did the running, and they did the 100 meter race. Now, the whole 100 meters race record has been held by FloJo.
Okay.
Everybody been Flo, and she did it in 10.62 seconds.
You talking about Mrs. Carrington?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Jamaican sprinter, Elaine Thomas Hirscher.
Okay.
She beat it by 1 second.
Oh.
Wow.
She did it in 10.61.
Wow.
She is now has a new Olympic record for the woman's 100-meter race. That means that she ran so fast, if you blinked, the race was over.
I hear that.
That's how fast she was running.
Would be over.
Can I just say, if you're going to steal anything, this is who you need. Because clearly she going to get away. Nobody else was thinking that. I'm just saying, if you're going to be a robber, you need to have somebody on your team.
Gotta always bring the ghetto in there, okay? Who was thinking about robbing?
Well, I'm clearly y'all the queens and I'm the king of ghetto, so I had to go there. If you gonna have somebody rob something, you need somebody. She need to be on your team to be the getaway because she's gonna outrun the car. 100 meters, she did 10.61 seconds. Do you know how fast that is?
The police not gonna catch her.
No. Time they do the siren, she's already gone. Time they put their donut down in their coffees and get their stuff to put their seatbelt on the drive, she's already got away. Yeah. That is so quick and so fast. People don't understand how fast 100 meters is not that long, but how quick they run doing that. And the men are doing it in 8.9 point something seconds, close to 8. You know how fast that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're almost done. You're already done. Pew. It's like arriba. Pew, pew. That was racist. I apologize to all my Spanish people for I thought about that when I said that. I said, Arriba. No, I'm not going to do that. I apologize. I just got shot. Gio, you ain't got to kill me.
He ain't going to be on the show next week. Okay?
Gio, I did apologize. I said I was sorry. And Chloe, he just shot me 3 times. He was like, no, you're going to die.
I'm done. We have fun
oh, my God.
Is it a 22? No, it's a chopper. All right, so, yeah. But those are your 3 hot topics on the Hot Topics. Now, guess what? We're about to switch gears. We're going to now have our new queen host, Miss Vegas, to come with her hot topic or her topics of what she wants to discuss. We want to talk about, and we're so excited once again to have her on the show. So, Miss Vegas, take it away.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend I wanted to talk a little bit. I just maybe had just 3 questions for our topics. One was, when do you know enough is enough? Anybody want to chime in on that?
Let's back up so I need some context. When you mean when enough is enough, or like you're in a situation, or what do you mean?
It could be a situation, or it could be, that you're doing so much for others.
Gotcha.
And you say to yourself, when is enough?
What's that song where they sang and they said one time?
One time?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, the song they said one time, that's all you get, one time. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. Because I know, it's like, I really think that, there's opportunities and you got to make sure you strike when the iron's hot. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you only get that one shot to do that.
Right.
And you don't want to burn bridges, especially in Georgia. Georgia is so small. Everybody know everybody. You don't want to burn those type of bridges. So I think enough is enough. I think you should give everybody the opportunity, give them that one opportunity. Now, if it's a mistake or something like death in the family or issues and stuff, that's why you got to communicate. You can't just leave and say, oh, well, I'll leave it to chance or whatever. No, you got to communicate. Right. You got to talk. You got to let people know, because time is value.
Right.
And if you don't value my time, that means you don't value me. You don't value what I'm saying. In my mind, you just call what I did little.
Oh.
Okay. You going to go do your little comedy, go do your little show, y'all finna go do your little podcast, or you going to get your little self and get in your little car. So because clearly you're not going to talk to me like that.
You know what?
So that's when I think it's when do you know enough is enough? No, that one time.
That is what. So what do you think, Ms. Kiba?
So I'm gonna kind of take it from a different perspective, because I think you can really dialogue about many things about this question. When do you know enough is enough? So God has really positioned me to have a heart, and sometimes it works against me to help people. And not to put names out there, but I can recall helping someone, and it feels like every time I turn around, this particular person is, you keep on getting in trouble. I keep getting you out of trouble. You keep getting in trouble. I keep getting you out of trouble. Now, mind you, when I'm getting this particular person out of trouble, that means I'm swiping my card, okay? That means I am calling an attorney to get this person out of trouble again. Right. And we know you can't just call an attorney for $50, right? Okay. All right. So you call in, you keep getting them out of trouble, and it's like, when when is enough, you know, and you get to the point to where you don't ever want to get tired of helping someone, because if that is your character, you don't want someone who don't appreciate that to really taint you, where you won't be able to use that for someone else.
Right.
But you have to get to the point where you don't see no growth, you don't see no change, you don't see no improvement, you don't see, you know, this person trying to make an effort to do right. You're really wasting your money.
Right.
You're wasting your time. You're wasting all your wisdom on this person. So I say, and we all mess up, you know, we can mess up, get back up, mess up again, get back up, mess up again. So, you know, I do believe that we all have, you know, multiple times and chances to redeem ourselves. But you get to a point to where you just get tired of helping that person when you see no change, you know, and even in a marriage, like, bruh, you cheated on me on February. I let you get away with it. You cheated on me again in March. You cheated again on April. It's about time for you to change your address. You know,
you need to change something.
You need to change your address.
Right.
You know, you need to change your address and put these coins over here, because I'm not going to move. I'm not going to change my zip code because you out here doing your stuff. No. We staying right here. You going to get the apartment. We staying up here in the mansion. That's just the way it's going to go. You know, but you get to a point to where you can't keep lending yourself waiting for people to change when they have no evidence of changing whatsoever.
Well,
I like that.
I want to say this. I was thinking, because I did say this that one time. I think it depends on the situation. That's why I was asking you. Are we talking relationships?
Right.
Are we talking about like a business deal? Depends on what it is. You know, I'm a person that if my savings y'all hurt me or did something, and I would forgive you. And I give you another shot. I give you another chance. I wouldn't be like, bump y'all. I ain't doing the show. No, I'll be back here Monday. You know, because that's the level. I think it's the level of where your level of friendship is, or business arrangement, or a partnership, where it is. Depends on when is enough is enough.
I think that when people continue to bump their head enough, then they'll change. That's just like an abusive relationship. A woman's going to, and I can speak on when it was with my daughter, and you know, and her boyfriend that she was having, you know, problems with at the time. Well, baby father. I was always jumping in the car, and I'm running over there to go try to save her. And I mean, not saving her like he's beating her down, but I'm like, y'all two need to. Either y'all gonna be together or you're not gonna be together. Y'all need to learn how to co-parent, because I'm not getting ready to keep running over here because he putting his hands or you putting your hands on him. You know, so when she get tired of maybe getting smacked on, or he tired of the abuse of she getting, I mean, then enough will be enough.
Good point.
But until then, you know, when is enough? You know,
right?
That's a great question.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
That makes you get deep. Why you go? My topics were nothing like this. I don't like this. I'm a little jealous. You got you getting a little too deep now. I mean, got a brother thinking.
Yes. I am a thinker.
I like it. What you got?
I'm a realist too.
Yes, so. I like it.
Okay, so how do you believe when you don't have faith? That's the next question that I want to iterate on. Again, like we were talking earlier about the faith of the mustard seed. You know, faith without work is dead. Okay, you can get out there and you say, oh yeah, I want to do this today, I want to do that today, but if you ain't got your butt up out of bed and you ain't did nothing, you know. That ain't gonna work, because see, he'll put you in position for you to do all the things that you're wanting to do.
Right.
But without you moving, I mean, you can say, okay, God, I want this car. And he like, okay, I know you want that car, but what have you done to show me that you want that car? Did you get up to go to work today? Have you invested? Have you put your money to the side? Have you, have you done something with yourself? Because it's okay for you to have faith in me, but do you got faith in your own self to be able to believe that you can get those things or you can achieve those things? So, Ms. Keebum, let's talk a little bit to you about that. How do you believe?
I like this question. I mean, you're a thinker, and you really got us thinking here in the studio. You know, I think oftentimes, people spend so much time thinking somebody is against them, and they can't go to the next level because of this person. They can't get that house because of this person. And it's all about what you believe in. It's all about, who are you trusting? Because oftentimes we trust, and let's just be real. And this is no discredit whatsoever to, no pastors, because I sit up under the best pastor in the nation. But oftentimes we put so much trust and faith in man, be it a pastor, be it a boss on your job or whatever, that we miss the opportunity to really know who we need to put our trust in. Because, and I tell people all the time, I have so much confidence because there's nothing you can do to me or say to me that will get me off the course of the blessings that God has for me. Because if God has asked you to do something for me and you don't do it, he will slide you out the way. Okay. It's going to be a gentle slide, but he will slide you out the way.
Yep.
He'll slide you out the way and bring somebody else who will hearken to his voice and do what he has assigned them to do for me.
Yeah.
And so I believe in God and nothing else really matters, you know,
Right.
and I have so much faith in God. Nothing else really matters. I'm not going to put my whole heart and trust in nobody because the Bible tells us that man will fail us, but there is no failure in God. And so I keep my trust, I keep my belief in God because I know with God all things are possible.
Right.
And so I would say to people as I toss this mic over to Eric that keep your mind and your thoughts stayed on the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. Now God will position you
Yes, he will.
to be around people who have crazy faith to meet your crazy faith. Like, you know, like I sit up under Bishop Eusebio Phelps, who has crazy faith, along with First Lady Lorana Phelps. I sit up under them. They have crazy faith. So my crazy faith and their crazy faith, we doing some things.
Right.
And so God will use people to ignite, you know, what is already inside of you. So you got to keep believing. You got to keep trusting. You got to have faith because faith without works is dead. You know, you got to be moving, you got to be trusting, got to be believing.
Man. Okay. So, when I look at this question, say, how do you believe when you don't have faith?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about the person that's like totally giving up that, you know, whatever they're going to do, God is not going to help them. So what made me think about this is like, okay, faith to me is like a camera. God is the camera.
Okay.
It's always going to make perfect pictures.
Okay.
But you got to learn how to use the camera.
Okay.
You got to learn what it takes to make that camera operate. You got to learn how to focus. You got to learn how to when to snap the picture. You got to learn how to develop the picture. You can learn all these different things. You know, iPhones and all that stuff do all that stuff. So that's instantaneous faith. But I'm talking about an old school camera where you have to take the picture out, you had to put it in the water, have a dark room, and you can't see nothing. And you turn on the light, it'll mess up the film. That's how faith. That's why I think how faith works. Faith is not always going to be instantaneous. Faith is going to be something you got to work. You got to trust and believe in the thing that you have. So if you just go ahead and leap out on faith and say, I'm going to trust that I sit down in this chair. This is a good chair. It's going to hold me. I don't have to I didn't second guess that because I've sat in chairs before. Okay. And so that's why you have to say, okay, you got to go back to a time where you had faith. Right. And you trust and believe that. Or even just trust and believe that, okay, when I get in my car, I trust and believe that when I turn the key, it's going to crank. Right. I don't have to second guess that. And if I got to beat up a car, then I know I got to warm it up. Then I know what the stuff I got to do all that stuff. Right. But I already know that. You know what I'm saying? No one in this room, I don't think, will get in a car right now when they leave. Going to be like this. If your car don't crank, you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? My car always crank. You know what I'm saying? So that if you got to draw on past experiences where faith worked in your favor. If you're out of faith and you don't believe that faith is probably, you got to think back a time in the smallest thing that faith worked for you. Come on, if you woke up this morning before your alarm clock, ooh, that's faith, right? That's faith right there. It's the start of whatever it starts from. So you got to go from there.
I think and two, it's also speaking things into existence too, because you can turn around and I have a friend that I was speaking to, and I was letting him know that he was like, you know, I can pray for you and stuff like that, but it's up to you to have that faith, like you said. But if 1 minute you're like, okay, yeah, I believe this and I believe this, but then you're like, well, today I got a dark cloud over my head. I'm like, well, dang, you're just threw something over your head that wasn't even supposed to be there. See,
right.
I'm like, why would you speak negative or like that? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, words do have power.
Absolutely.
As well. So, I mean, it's just a little, just little things that we needed to grasp hold to, and just was asking about that. So the last one that I wanted to talk with y'all about was, why should you continue to bless someone that is unappreciative for it? When I say about that, it was like, prime example is just over the weekend when I just had my event, I blessed like some vendors, and needless to say, at least about 4 or 5 vendors did not show. Okay. And I was like, that's kind of messed up, because even though that you wasn't doing it for me, you were coming because, I see, when I do something, I do it to bless others. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get the facility for you to come and make some money. I'm not making no money. Okay. Right. So I'm putting a facility together. I'm going to bring everybody else out so you can be able to make some money because you're the vendor. Okay. And with that being said, I'm like, y'all are fired. Y'all are all fired because of the simple fact, no call, no show. It's just like on a job, right? No call, no show. So agree. I was like, well, dang, I would want to work with those vendors, but I can't work with the vendors no more because of I'm talking about the ones that didn't come. Right. Because there's plenty more opportunities that I could have blessed you with. But why should I give you an opportunity if you're not appreciative of the opportunity? Lakiba?
I'm not getting ready to be wasting my time, because I have so much going on, and I just really don't have time to be dealing with people who don't believe in themselves, and you don't want to invest in your own business. That's just like me being an editor of the Living Day by Day magazine. It's times when, I'll get on Clubhouse, I'll give an ad away for free, and I give you this ad away for free, and you won't even send me the ad. You won't even send me the ad, okay? Now, and if I'm giving you a half-page ad, that's a couple $1,000s. And if you don't even send me the information, I'm not calling you, I'm not texting you, I'm not reminding you, I'm not doing it. And I've had somebody tell me that, can you remind me when I need to send it? No, I'm not going to give it to you for free and then remind you. Nah, you can miss me with all that. Next person, please.
That just shows me that they were... It didn't matter. It didn't matter because if you're a business person and whether whatever it is, if you're serious about doing something, you're gonna be in contact with their people. You're gonna make sure you get emails for whatever the case may be, so you can be great at what you do. And to put those things in position for other people to win. Just the other day, I was trying to tell myself, should I keep doing this?
Absolutely.
No. I'm for real. I had to ask myself, should I keep trying to bless people when they don't appreciate it? What you think, Eric?
I think you don't stop because you still gonna get blessed.
Yeah.
Because those people didn't take the blessing. I mean, Jesus even said it. Disciples, go out. I want you to bless the people. If they don't see you blessing, dust your feet off and go to the next place. He didn't say don't stop. You know what I'm saying? If Jesus gave the best blessings out there and made one arm go like this and go straight. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying what you're doing is not a blessing, but he like healed the sick and raised the dead, and they still looked at him like, boo, who are you? Wow. So if they booing him, what do you think people gonna do to you? I mean, but the only reason I say this is because you don't want to stop blessing people because you have a great platform that bless so many people, and you can't let a few people that don't receive the blessing stop you from continuing blessing, because that's how you get your blessing.
Yeah, it crossed my mind, but I can't be able to stop only because my mission here on this earth anyway is to allow God to use me to be a blessing to others. See, I had to learn the terminology because I had it wrong in the beginning. I was like, yes, I just want to bless everybody and do this. And he said, no. That's not what I asked you to do, because if you do that, you'll be indebted to people for the rest of your life. Right. He said, no, let me use you so you can be able to be a blessing to them.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not going to never stop. Come on, I've been doing this 6 years. I should have been stopped back then.
I'm about to say, women, you just got on the show. You can't stop. Sorry.
I love the question, guys. And you do have, we're going to go into another commercial break, but you do have, sometimes you have to stop being a blessing to people who are just not appreciating, but you never stop. You never stop allowing God to use you, because you always have to keep in mind that you're not the one who is really blessing. God's using you, but God will always be the blesser.
Right.
Yes,
and with that, guys, we are going into our second commercial break. But you are tuned in to the Living Day by Day show, guys. We're right here broadcasting live, guys, at Mega Atlanta Radio. But we're going into a commercial break, but we'll be coming right back. Sit tight, guys.
Back in 2 and 2.
2 and 2. 2 and 2.
You're listening to the number one digital radio station in the A. Mega Atlanta Radio. Mega Atlanta Radio. Streaming all your Latin urban hits. Mega Atlanta Radio.
Long ago, you wouldn't think of galloping on a horse while doing calligraphy, and you wouldn't have attempted to ride your bike while typing a letter. Yet you think you can safely operate a multi-ton vehicle while texting? Behind the wheel is no place to multitask. If you want to BRB, drive now and text later. Lives depend on it.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the number one digital radio station in the A. Mega Atlanta Radio. Mega Atlanta Radio. Streaming all your Latin urban hits. Mega Atlanta Radio.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right. We back.
Yes. Welcome back, guys, to the Living Day by Day show.
Yeah.
When we went on break, guys, we were just dialoguing about so many different things. And I want to just say thank you so much for those who are chiming in. Omar, my cousin D is in the building. My cousin Lizzie's in the building. Everybody, we thank you, Pastor Kevin Roundtree. We thank you so much for just being a part of the Living Day by Day show. But this is the time, guys, when we get into what is called open dialogue, where we pose a question and we want to know what you think about it.
What's the question?
The first question is money the main ingredients in a relationship?
No.
And so I'm gonna take it first. He just be running his mouth. Okay, so question is money the main ingredients in a relationship? So I'm going to say absolutely no. But let's just keep it real, guys. There are a multitude of people out there who feel like money is the only ingredients in a relationship. If you can't pay my bills, you can't keep me in a fancy house, you can't keep me in a fancy car, you can't keep me with all these Chanel bags and red bottoms and all of that. I'm sorry, you may not be the one for me. You have women who are out there. That's not me, because I know how to pay my own bills. Okay,
right.
So, but you have women out there that that's what a relationship is for them.
Right.
What kind of car you got? Where do you live? And I can never really understand that, because what does any of that really have to do with you? Because if he leaves you, you're going back to the ghetto. You're going back to the ghetto. So I want to pose the question to those of you who are chiming in as well.
Okay.
And to the other hosts here in the studio.
Right.
What are your thoughts about, is money the main ingredients in a relationship?
No, it's not. No, because you got relationships that work well when people, they striving and they working hard together. You got relationships that are good when they got money. You got relationships that are horrible and those people they mega rich. So that don't hold a relationship together. And that's not the main ingredient, because you got people that get divorced. I mean, how much money did Dre had to dish out to his ex-wife? And
it's cheaper to keep her.
It says cheaper to keep it. But I'm just saying, but it's not the main ingredient. We're talking about what's the main ingredient. That's not, money is not the main ingredient, because I think other things is a part of that main ingredient, why people stay together and why they do, what makes a relationship work. Now, money will help relieve certain things.
Right.
Because I think women want security, and that helps with that security factor for a woman. And you don't have to say, who wants to go in the mall and be like this? Oh God, why we in here? I really just want to go in the mall and know that I don't have to buy nothing.
Right.
I can walk around and leave at the mall and be like, you know what? I could have bought everything, but I'm not going to do it. I don't want to have to pick and choose. So that's why I think where money comes in when it comes in the relationship, but it's not the main thing.
Well, I think money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is a factor if you're in a relationship with someone, because that can actually be the breakup of your relationship. Because, you know, I was speaking to someone, and I'm not the type that'll get with a person for what they got, or, you know, the house, cars, and all of this stuff. But he was already in a situation where he was already trying to get where he needed to be. So, you know, he needed a little help and things like that. So it's okay for the person that you're trying to speak to, if you're helping in some type of way, but if he's just solely relying on you, or she's solely relying on your pockets, then that's a problem.
That's when it comes strained. That's when it's like, you're like, oh my God, you can't get nothing? Bring a dollar in here, please.
Yeah, because if you can't, I feel like if a female cannot buy her own Birkin bag or whatever else that we want, then you should not be asking a man to be able to do it, because that means that you can't do for yourself. But we got a lot of women now that are after other people's pockets. So,
and I'm gonna flip it a little bit, because, you know, and I'm not gonna be dropping no names, but I've had a guy before say to me, like, I mean, I guess he kind of felt like I wasn't like interested in him or whatever, so he just felt it was like, I mean, you know, I make X amount of dollars a year, and I did not even respond, because I had the same attitude, like, I don't care. Like, it really makes no difference. And I did not respond to it, and I am not going to respond to it, because it's irrelevant. Because when I look at your bank statement, I don't see my name. So it really doesn't matter what you make.
I got a question.
Okay, what is
the
it?
fact that you just said you with a dude. So I was saying, you just ain't gonna bypass that. Let's go.
I didn't say I was with the dude.
No.
I said I had
you had a dude that he was stuck in friend zone, and he thought he was stuck in friend zone. Let's just call it what it is. He was stuck in friend zone. He thought that him saying that I make 6 figures was gonna get him out of friend zone, and it made him go deeper into friend zone.
Always go left. Okay.
That's basically that's what you're saying, because all men are in friend zone. All men are in friend zone with the woman until
they bring out the coins.
Until the woman let him out of friend zone. And so he was stuck in friend zone, and he said, "What can I say or do to get out?" He said, "Oh, I know." In his stupid mind, because men are stupid. Yeah, we are. In his stupid mind, he was like, "I'll just tell her how much money I make. That's gonna get me out of that.
You know what?
And it's gonna work. Watch this, girl. Do you know what I make? I make 6 figures."
But why do men do that though? Like, why do you think you can buy?
Did you not hear what I just said? We stupid.
I'm gonna chime in and say,
help me out, Ms. Vegas, because this is going way off course.
They just feel like, to me, okay, I'm coming from a woman's point of view and studying the man. I feel like they feel like if they put that little extra in there, that we would do a little extra, you know, or we would give a little extra, or, you know, we might like them. But what if you decided that you did do that when he said that? Then what would it be then?
Next thing, right?
Right. And then would we consider, you know, because then they'll put the label on it like, oh, you just a HOE because, you know, you want my money. But yet you turned around and you said that to me first. I never said anything about your bank statements and money and stuff. Right.
Wow. So you literally should have told him, said, well, how much am I getting?
I'm done.
You can pay this house off.
You can
pay this mortgage off.
That's what I'm saying. You should have. You say he gonna mention the money. You should have pulled your bill. Said, I'm so glad you brought that up, because next week my mortgage is due. I'm so happy you brought this up. So let's sit down.
You got $394,000 to pay this mortage off.
Oh,
okay,
Jesus,
then.
Oh my God. Ooh.
I know that.
Hallelujah.
But you know what? I like men like that, because I will test you. I mean, because that's exactly because I've had men say, well, you know, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, or their favorite word, let me know what I can help you with. Right. Let me know what I can help you with.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm never gonna say that to a woman.
I've done that. So I said, well, okay, since that's the case, then I need for you to give me half of this money on renting this space, because I need to get this space for this event.
Right.
He said, oh, and then when I told him what I need, he's like, oh, that's all you wanted? He was like, shoot, other women, they be wanting a whole bunch of stuff. So I said, that's all I'm asking for you to just pay the other space. And he never came through with the money.
So that
lets me
know. You had to test him.
Crickets.
So
Right.
Then come through with the coins.
You don't never test a woman. Don't trust no woman because a woman they got all the tests in their pockets. I know this is not part of the topic, but you can't test a woman. You can't out test a woman.
We'll pull them out
because they will call your car every time.
I'm gonna
because
call you
women got the powers. If every woman in the world just did the vice versa and came to every man, we'll be confused. Hey, let me get that. I love you. What? My name is. We become so confused because we think that. No, don't test no woman. Don't do it.
Y'all are gonna have to tune in next week, guys, for some more open dialogue. But this has been an amazing show, guys. We thank you so much out there for listening to the Living Day by Day show. Make sure you catch us, guys, right here every Monday live on Mega Atlanta Radio. But before we close the show, I have to let you know that Lamar Odom is on the cover of the Living Day by Day magazine, and I'm excited about that. But I'm not going to tell you who is going to be on the cover for the September, October edition, but it's going to be amazing. Back to School Drive, guys, August 7th at New Faith Christian Church from 11 to 2. Make sure you are somewhere in the building. It's going to be amazing. Of course, we also some dates that are forthcoming: the Thanksgiving food drive, the comedy for a cure, and the toy drive. God is doing amazing things at New Faith Christian Church, so make sure you stay tuned for more information. What you got, E?
So so prepare yourselves. So I got a play that's coming up, that's going to be coming up real soon. It's going to be in October. So we're in right now I'm going to have some of the cast members that are going to come and be on the show, so you can listen to them. It's called a great play. It's dealing with The Wiz, but it's on a version of gospel version of The Wiz. So it's so I'm super excited about that play. I've done it several times, and so we're getting ready to have a whole new cast of people that are very famous type of people that are doing great things. So look out for that.
All right.
And what you got, Miss Vegas?
Well, we got a guest that'll be here next week.
Ooh.
It is going to be Minister Mason. She will be coming by telling us a little bit about the Women Empowerment Fashion Show.
Nice.
I'll be a speaker on that. That'll be for August the 22nd. And then before then, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that y'all tap in with me August the 4th. That will be the Back to School Part 2.
Nice.
Barbers Matter. Giving back to the kids the donations from the weekend that we just had. I didn't tell y'all too much about it, but let me tell you something. I had an amazing time last week. I truly appreciate everybody that came out, but it will be from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Make sure that you definitely bring your flyer. That's the only way that you'll be able to get the free haircuts, the school supplies, and I'm going to feed the babies that morning.
I like it.
So, I'm just putting in where I need to be.
We putting some work this time. I like this.
Man.
Yes.
That is work. And I appreciate you, both of y'all today. We had an amazing show.
Well, we just want to say thank you for joining us, Miss Vegas, and we appreciate you joining us with these two silly individuals, and now you're with three silly individuals. And we just letting also, before we wrap the show up, because Gio's giving us the closeout music, before we wrap the show up, we want to let you know, if anyone wants to be a part of the Living Day by Day radio show, you want to be a host, or we're looking for another guy, so come on out. But also, if you want to be a guest on the Living Day radio show, reach out to Lakeeba Wallace, reach out to myself, reach out to Miss Vegas, reach out to us and let us know, and we'll see what you got. So we thank y'all for all listening to the Living Day by Day radio show. And guess what? We love you, and
you can't do nothing about it.
Peace out, y'all. Till next time.
Thank you so much for tuning in.